Hurts leading the Eagles to their second NFC Championship game in 3 years. Here he is after Sunday's win over the Rams.
How do you feel physically? I know you went to medical temp, but how'd you come out of the game?
It's a tough game, a challenging game. I was able to finish the game, and we'll see how the week goes.
Were there separate injuries? Like at the end of the half, it looked like you were slow to get up. You were late coming out of the tunnel, and then of course you had the one that sent you to the tent, the second half.
No.
Jalen, what's it mean to be at this point in the season and playing for the right to go to the Super Bowl?
I mean, it's everything. This is what you work for. This is what all of our energy, all of my energy has been geared towards.
What was it like playing this stuff today?
It was a new experience. It was a new experience. Definitely, next time that happens, I'll be able to look back and pull from this game and be better from it.
What kind of things would you pull from the game about playing in these conditions?
Well, the communication is important, and the fundamentals are important, and just being in attack mode. But I think those are all things that generally you should be focused on anyways, regardless of the conditions. And so I want to give a ton of credit to the team we just played. You know, they've evolved as the years gone on, and offensively, defensively been very, very efficient in what they do. We talked about their front seven all week and how they're able to affect the passer, and they did that tonight. And on the other side of the ball, they were able to move the ball at certain points, but our defense nutted up and played a hell of a game, got some crucial turnovers in those moments, and just, you know, I just attest that to the work that everyone has put in and be able to come out here and play in a snow game.
I just want to clarify, Jalen, you said I'm sorry, for this week you said you'll see how the week goes. Is your status uncertain for next week?
Great question. No, I was just seeing how the week will go, seeing how things progress.
So you think you feel confident you'll play next week, I guess?
Yeah.
Jalen, what's it like watching from the
pressure
side?
that you faced today and the sacks and the decisions behind those, specifically towards the end of the first half, and say, what do you take from those?
Say that again?
What do you take from the pressure you faced today and the sacks, specifically at the end of the first half and the safety? What do you pull from those?
I have to watch the film to be able to assess it better, but rhythm is everything. Rhythm is everything, and we just got to be able to find our rhythm on what we do, and rhythm doesn't mean quick passes, long passes, or whatever. It's just finding our niche in what we do. And I think what we've been able to do this year in terms of what our rhythm is, it's, you know, we love to start out fast some type of way, get some explosives, and pop some in the second half, and, you know, pop some big-time explosive plays in the second half. I think Saquon has been tremendous at that. Rain, sleet, or snow, he's been able to pound, and then take it off, you know. And I think that was fun. That was cute. I say just being able to pop it off first for once. So, yeah.
Well, what made that counterplay work there?
Yeah, Saquon needed a break, so I told him I'd do it first.
What was your view of?
Give me a piece.
What was your view of the play Jalen Carter makes when the Rams have the ball and they're marching to potentially win the game? Had a sack, 13-yard sack, put him in 4th and 15. I think it was.
That's just a great defensive play. Great defensive play. And you're sitting there, you know, watching from the sideline, and my mindset is preparing for 2 minutes. You know, just getting ready for the game and what's going to be demanded of the offense and myself to go out there and win it. But our defense went out there and ended it on their terms, and couldn't be more proud of them for that.
Jalen, is a game like that mentally challenging than 40 degrees in summer?
I think if you have the right mental approach, they're all the same. You know, it all bounces back on your preparation, how you prepared. Certain conditions, the conditions are different in each game, but being able to say I prepared for whatever is going to come. So it was a different game, but we were able to weather weather the storm, and that took complementary football. That took big-time plays on offense in the right moments. That took big-time plays on defense in the right moments, and special teams being able to play the way they did. And I'd love to capitalize on those turnovers when we had those opportunities, and we will the next time around. But, just happy we were able to pull this one out and get a win as a team.
Jalen, are you happy that you're going to get another shot at the Commanders after the way the last game turned out?
I'm just excited for the next opportunity.
It doesn't matter to the Commanders.
Well, taking a look at the quarterback comparison, well, in all honesty, maybe not the best game from Jalen Hurts. I mean, completed 15 of 20 passes, 128 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions, clean game. Matthew Stafford outperforming him in almost every category, but that ground game of Philly and that defense coming up clutch as Jalen Hurts is headed to face his NFC East rival in the NFC Championship game.
Saquon Barkley, it's hard to put these performances into words, but he keeps on doing it. A home run hitter, toting the rock and taking his team to this place. An NFC title game, 200-plus rushing yards in a regular season game. That was 255 against LA in the regular season. And what does he do in the playoffs? 205. Unbelievable. Barkley.
Okay. First of all, you give credit. Congratulations to the Eagles. Tough, hard-fought game. But I am, you give them credit. They made enough plays to be able to win the game. But, man, I'm damn proud to be associated with this football team. I didn't see it going any other way than us winning that game 29-28. And, I think this game in a lot of ways epitomized the resilience, the grit, the ability to overcome adversity. Just had a couple things that we couldn't overcome. And, there'll be some things that we can learn from, but, this is the time for gratitude, for appreciation. I love this group. I love this coaching staff. I love these players. And I also understand and appreciate how difficult it is to be in positions like this, where you've got the game, in hand. I felt like we had total control towards the latter part of that game. Momentum was in our favor, and we had an opportunity to be able to win that game, and we just came up short. And like I said, you give the Eagles credit. It's an excellent football team. They were able to make enough plays today, but love this group, and I'm just really sad that this journey is over. This was a special season. It's as much fun as I've had, as much as you've ever wanted to do right for the people in that locker room. We've had a lot of special teams, but this team, there was something really special about them, and I think I'm up here pretty shocked because I know a lot of people didn't believe we could come in here, but we had the full expectation to come in here, and I don't think anybody ever really expected the end of the season to be right now, and the finality of it is tough for me to swallow because of the love and appreciation that I have for this group. But like I said, you give Philly credit. They did their thing, made enough plays, and obviously Saquon was excellent today. And I think the 2 turnovers were really costly, but I'm not going to make any excuses, and I'm proud of our team.
Sean, we can see your emotion, especially talking about this group. What was your address to them like after the game? What did you say to them?
Yeah, I think you just speak from your heart, and just let them know how much I love them and appreciate them, Jordan. And you know how different every single year is. Being fortunate enough to be in this position, or be in this role for 8 years, you don't take for granted the caliber of people, the special combination of people, both young, some guys with some veteran experience, the coaching staff. We've had a lot of turnover and a lot of changes for a lot of the right reasons here. But the way that group was able to stay together and some of the different things that we've gone through this year, Jordan, I think just from how closely, you're in tune with what's going on. Love this team, and it's just hard because you didn't want it to end. I just didn't see it going any other way than us earning a couple more opportunities to play, and that's tough because you don't get that.
Challenges did the weather bring today?
I think you saw, there were some times where some uncharacteristic things just in terms of the ball handling. We had 2 turnovers that probably don't necessarily occur in different elements. A couple drops. You could see, when Saquon got to the second level, similar to the first game, but there was some different layers that we did have in our defense. He was able to pull away, but, you know, they had to play in it too. We had to play in it. We had every opportunity to be able to win that game at the end there, Sarah, and we're a couple plays away from me being a lot happier right now. So, like I said, I'm really happy and proud of this team. And I'm happy to be a part of this team and proud of this group. And I'm really bummed out that that this journey is over.
Sean, a little more than 2 minutes left. You guys get the ball back after Stafford's your quarterback. Like, how confident?
29-28 is all that I saw. There was nothing you could tell me, Dylan, that wasn't going to go down like that. And he did that. And unfortunately, we had a miscommunication on the 3rd and 4 that put us back where you book a special player when we probably could have converted on that play. It moves you back. And I won't talk about what I thought occurred on the 4th down, but he led us. He put us in a position to be able to win that football game, and that's who he is, and I'm not at all surprised. And we all had the expectation with him leading the way that we were going to win that game, and he did everything, and he did his part to put us in a position to be able to do that.
How hopeful are you that you can work something out with him to...
Yeah, I'm not really interested in talking about anything as it relates to next year right now. I'm just appreciative of this team.
It looked like Matthew was playing through a rib issue.
Yeah, he got his rib early. He got dinged up, but he is a warrior. He's so tough. He represents so many things that are right about what this team became, especially for a city that's hurting and going through some different stuff. I think he epitomizes a lot of the stuff that's right at him in terms of toughness, resilience, ability to overcome adversity. He's a total freaking stud. And I thought he was outstanding tonight with the opportunities that he was given. There's a couple things in some of those earlier, short yardage situations where, we didn't get it targeted, and I could have done a better job for us, but I'm sure damn proud of him.